And then finally, the hidden reserve. This is you get off the erg, you get off the water, and you think, I could have gone harder. I left some out there. If this is you, make sure that you have a plan of exactly what you're gonna do and when you're gonna do it. You don't, depending on the piece, you don't always have to be left completely exhausted. What is the goal of the piece should be the first thing. The goal of the piece is to give it all out, like a 2K test. Yes, you shouldn't have anything else. But if it's a steady state, that may not be the goal of the piece. It might be a recovery row, in which case you don't want to have that feeling of total exhaustion. But if it is total exhaustion, you have to make sure you're pacing yourself correctly. Because if you know, again, watching people yesterday, I saw some people able to sprint not just 1 or 2, seconds off their split, which I think is maybe appropriate for a sprinter. Maybe if you're really feeling good, 3, 4, 5 seconds. I saw some people dropping 10 seconds on a sprint for the last 100 meters. To me, that says you did not go hard enough during the piece. If you can drop it 10 seconds for the last 200 meters or so, you probably could have gone harder throughout the piece. Now, if you think about, okay, well, that's great on a 2K. Yes, I would rather have you drop 10 seconds than not. But if you think about translating that to the water, the last 200 meters is sometimes too hard to come back, in the last 200 meters. And you have the psychological disadvantage of not seeing your opponents in front of you when you're actually on the water compared to like a 2K. So you don't want to wait till the end to okay, now I'm going to bring it up. We're almost at the end. So you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So essentially that's what it's showing me. I can be uncomfortable for the last 100 meters because I see the end, but I'm not comfortable being uncomfortable at the 1,000-meter mark or the third 500 because, that's a little bit too much to be in that kind of pain. You just got to be able to help your mind get to that state where it's okay if it's a little painful. It's okay if it's a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna survive. I can do this.